All right, let's talk about a question that hits home for a lot of us, especially after the age of 50. Is this it? Or is there something more? Today we're diving into Modupe Bashirun's book, How to Thrive Beyond 50. It's basically a roadmap for taking all your life experience and turning it into financial freedom and a brand new sense of purpose. So let's get right into it.
Okay, this is it. This is the question that can just stop you cold, right? You might be thinking, can I really build new wealth at my age? Is it actually too late to leave a real, lasting legacy? I get it. After decades of working and raising a family, the idea of starting over can feel, well, pretty overwhelming. But the core message of this book is a huge, resounding yes.
And look, this isn't just some abstract theory. The author, Modupe Bashirun, she actually lived this. She went from being a science and math teacher in Nigeria, tried out a bunch of different side hustles, and eventually found her footing in the digital world. She felt that exact same hesitation we all feel, but she discovered it was the key to unlocking her own financial freedom. Her story is just proof that a new beginning is always possible.
So where do you even start with a change this big? Well, it all begins right up here, in your mind. Before you think about any strategy or business plan, you have to genuinely, truly believe that your best years are not behind you. They're right here, right now, and in front of you.
We all have that little voice in our heads, don't we? The one that whispers these exact fears. But what this book argues is that we've got to reframe this whole conversation. The truth is, tech is way more user-friendly than it's ever been. And what you might call failure, that's just learning. That's getting data. But most importantly, your decades of wisdom and life experience, that is not a weakness. That is your ultimate competitive advantage.
This right here, this really gets to the heart of the matter. You don't need a perfect 10-year plan all mapped out. You just need the courage to take that very first step. It's that initial action that creates momentum. And believe me, momentum is the secret sauce that carries you all the way to success.
And hey, if you still need a little more convincing, just think about these names for a second. KFC, McDonald's, the Martha Stewart Empire. These were all built by people who started brand new ventures in their 50s and even 60s. Success couldn't care less about your age. What it rewards is your grit and your persistence.
Okay, so once the mindset is in the right place, the very next step is to upgrade your financial strategy. The book makes a powerful case that the old school model of relying on a single job for your entire life, well, it's fundamentally broken.
The book uses this incredibly simple but powerful metaphor. Relying on just one paycheck is like trying to balance a table on a single leg. All it takes is one little nudge, a bad economy, an unexpected layoff, and the whole thing can just come crashing down.
And let's be real, we've all seen this play out. The 2008 financial crisis, the pandemic, those events showed millions of people practically overnight just how incredibly risky a single income source is. It leaves you exposed and without a safety net, usually right when you need it the most.
You know, this isn't some radical new idea either. Financial titans like Warren Buffett have been saying this for decades. Real security comes from building multiple streams of income. It's not just about surviving, it's about creating a foundation that lets you truly thrive.
Okay, so we've spent a lot of time on the why. Now for the fun part, the how. The digital world has completely leveled the playing field, and it's created these massive opportunities for you to turn your unique knowledge, your passions, into a profitable online business.
And the best part is you don't have to be some tech wizard to do this. Just look at these different paths. With affiliate marketing, you can make money without even having your own product. You could write an ebook about something you're an expert in, or you could coach people using the skills you spent a lifetime building. There are just so many ways to get started.
Now, the secret to making all of this work today isn't about old-school pushy sales tactics. It's about a concept called attraction marketing. It means you share your story, your knowledge, your values so authentically that the right people, the people you are meant to serve, are naturally drawn to you. They buy from you because they feel that connection. They know you, they like you, and they trust you.
And the great news is, there's a proven path you can follow. You don't have to reinvent the wheel here. First, you get set up by plugging into a system that's already built for you. Then you learn the basics with step-by-step training. You put it into practice every day, focusing on those small actions that lead to big results. You use automation, so your business is working even when you're not. And this is so important. You do it all with the support of a community, so you are never, ever alone.
You know, at the end of the day, after all the strategies and all the systems, it all comes back to this one thing. The most powerful tool you have isn't a piece of fancy software, it's your mindset.
It's that simple, humble willingness to learn, to adapt, and to take that first small, maybe even imperfect, step. And that brings us to the final piece of this puzzle. And honestly, it might be the most important one. This whole journey, it's not just about making more money. It's about building a legacy. Because true wealth, real wealth, is measured by the impact you leave behind. The book uses this powerful quote to frame the whole idea of legacy. It's not just about what you leave for your own kids. It's about creating a ripple effect that empowers generations to come, financially, spiritually, and emotionally. This really shows that a true legacy has two parts, and they're both equally important. On one side, yes, there are the financial assets that you build, but just as crucial is the wisdom, the values, the financial literacy that you pass down. You're not just leaving your family things, you're leaving them the knowledge to build on those things for generations. And please, don't be discouraged if your start feels really small. The book uses this beautiful analogy of the mustard seed. It starts out as one of the tiniest seeds, but if you nurture it consistently, it grows into a mighty tree. Your digital business is exactly the same. Start small, stay consistent, and you'll be amazed at the impact it can have. So let's end on this powerful declaration. This stage of your life is not an ending. It's not a time to wind down or slow down. With the right mindset and the right tools, this is your time to step into your full potential and truly, deeply thrive.
So there it is. The blueprint is here. The opportunity is very real. The only question left is, what are you going to do about it? Your transformation is waiting. What's your first step going to be?